Hello, so my name is Maxie,
And my name is Joanna.
and we are talking to you guys this afternoon because we want to introduce our new children's picture book series, Adventures of Bray Bray, and the first book in that series, That's My Baby. So I guess we'll just start off first by just introducing ourselves, talking about how this project got started, why we're both so passionate about it, and also talking about future content and additional books that we'll add to the series and our hope for the series in general. So I'll start. I guess I'm going into my third year of the Counseling Psychology PhD program here at University of Miami. My research interests in the program they've always been this, are racial and ethnic identity and how they influence academic outcomes for black and brown youth of color. And I primarily am interested in adolescents and how that affects them, but I'm also interested in just school-age children in general. So I'm really, really excited about this project, and I'm also interested in self-esteem, issues of self-esteem, because that plays into identity. So yeah, that's me, and that's why I'm interested in this work.
And hello again, my name is Joanna, better known as the Golden Girl, and I'm a visual artist born in Jamaica. I came to the States in 1996, and for as long as I can remember, I've always been drawn to the creative process and the process of pretty much beautifying things. So anything that may be seemingly ugly, using those things and portraying the beauty within them. So a lot of times I use art as a form of communication and expression, but I didn't really understand or realize the power in art, even though I was able to go to design and architecture senior high school, where I grew as an artist. Even in completing the curriculum there, I didn't realize the true power that art had. So I took a little bit of a sabbatical right after graduating, about 10 years in fact, where I explored less creative and less aesthetic portions of myself. I was able to grow a lot as an individual, but I knew there was more purpose. I knew I was placed on this earth to make an impact and to empower and motivate others. But the question was how? So 2016, for the first time in 10 years, I picked up a pencil with intent to create again. And since this journey in the last year and a half, I've realized my true purpose and passion, and found my voice, and realized the importance in using my art as a method to empower those around me, to motivate those around me, and to help people to achieve actualization and really draw those things, that spirit, the seeds of positivism that were sowed however long ago, and really seeing the fruit of those seeds. So I'm excited that Maxie was able to ask me to partner with her in this endeavor, just because I think this is an extension of that.
That was beautiful. So as Joanna said, I reached out to her because it started really with me looking for books for my nephew Bray Bray, who is the main character in the series. And I was looking for children's picture books that were within his age range, and I couldn't find any with little black boys. I found maybe like 3 or 4, and I bought those. But other than that, it was like really difficult to find books that, had representation for little black boys. And funny enough, there were a small amount of books with little black girls, more than little black boys, but still there were some. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting that there was a gap in the industry in that way. So I felt like I wanted to fill it, and so that little black boys could have picture books with people that looked like them, and that did things that were similar to the things that they do at home with their parents or whoever. So anyway, I reached out to Joanna because I was like, she's a great artist and I just love her. And she has such great energy, and I knew we would work well together, and she just her art is really beautiful, y'all. You gotta go follow her. Everybody go to girl.
Everybody go to girl.
Yeah. So I reached out to her, and when I went to her and told her about this idea that I had and asked her to be the illustrator. Oh, she's the illustrator. If you didn't know.
She is the author.
Yes, if you didn't know. And she was just like, yeah. So
I was 100% dialed in.
Yeah, so it's pretty seamless. And since then, we've been working on this project. It's been a work in progress, y'all. It takes some work to put into a children's picture.
It's been a beautiful journey, though.
Yes, that was a nice reframe.
Sometimes you gotta shift the paradigm.
I see, this is why we need more artists. So that's what happened. That's how the project got started. And
then one reason that I was super bought into the book was because, so as Maxie alluded to before, I think it's really important, the self-identity, self-concept, and positive self-imagery to childhood development. So that was one thing that she wanted to be able to portray with her words, and she wanted me to translate into imagery. So one thing that you will see frequently throughout the series, because it will become a series, is subliminal messages that we, people of color and minorities and youth of color, we're all royalty. So just again channeling the positive ideas and concepts of self, and just trying to make sure that we remind ourselves, like, we are kings, we are kings and queens, empresses, emperors, prince and princess, and all of that. So yes, that's one reason I was excited about doing the book with her. Yeah, so this book, That's My Baby, this is just an introduction to Bray Bray, and a lot of the content in this book is just affirmation. So affirming his hair, affirming his skin color, affirming different parts of himself. So this is an intro to him, and then also an intro to just the larger theme of positive self-esteem and identity. So I'm really excited about this book, and this is the first of many. Yes. We hope to permeate the market, and just like Maxie said, there is definitely a need for it. So we hope to fill that gap and provide that need and become as prevalent as Dr. Seuss. Or more. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Yeah. Did Beyonce and Jay-Z, they just said that. If you haven't listened to the new joint album. I don't have title, okay. It's okay, free trial. So anyhow, so Adventures of Bray Bray, but future content that we hope to include in the books. There'll be some learning content, so counting, letters, colors, things we're focused on different colors. So it won't be just identity and self-esteem. We'll also include some learning content, because this is a critical age where kids are really taking in a lot of information. We want to make sure that we have that there for the kids as well. So future stories will be following Bray Bray on his real world adventures. So him playing soccer, going to the barber shop.
Yes, he actually plays soccer in real life, y'all. Going to the barber shop. My dog is snoring. Doing all sorts of things that little kids do, making pizza. So these are stories that I'm actually pulling from just videos that my brother and my sister-in-law sent me of my nephew. So follow us on Bray Bray's journey, his adventures, and we're excited for y'all, your support, and for this series to be launched. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh my God. Okay, let me know.
That's okay.
Okay. Breathe. You're gonna edit. I was like, okay, I'm good. But then when you was like, okay, you go. I was like, ready, go ahead, Maxie.
Hey, you did amazing.
You did great.
Thank you. I feel, even though we were nervous, like I feel so good
I know, I was a little nervous.
I feel so good about it.
It was very professional, but still casual, and got the point across perfectly.
So
thank you.
That's exactly what we're trying to achieve, or whatever. So yeah.